Hey, what's up, guys? It's Richie from Boston. It is the 3rd of May, 2024, and it has been a while since I've uploaded a video because I've been having some problems, some issues of my own. I was off grid for a bit and just having a few health issues, so I wanted to go out into the nature and get away from everything, and I did. But something that was bothering me really bad is while I was out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, I saw a lot of objects coming down from the sky, coming way down from the sky. These weren't shooting stars. These weren't, I don't know what they were, but there was a lot of them, and it wasn't a meteor shower. And with what I want to talk about, I want to first remind you of this video that I made back in 2017. I want you to remember this because a lot of people are bringing up the Gotthard Tunnel and CERN, and some bigger YouTubers, the ones that never get taken down, have been talking about it, saying that CERN had nothing to do with the Gotthard Tunnel. Well, that's not accurate, and I want you to remember what the Gotthard Tunnel thing looked like. So I'm going to take a few minutes. This is you need to see this. So watch this or don't. Remember when this came out last year in June, and all of us jumped all over this enormous ritual for the opening of a tunnel completed on the other side of the planet. This was a Department of Public Works project, and on the surface, no pun intended, it appears that this tunnel might be way more than we ever possibly thought it was. It's incredibly close to CERN. It is loaded. I mean, it is just an absolute enormous satanic festival. Soup to nuts, all over the place. No two ways about it. You've got bare-breasted angels flying around. You have little monsters everywhere. You have people falling to their deaths. You have holy spirits rising out of the ground. You have CERN. You have 9/11. You have people fighting with their demons. You have people wearing veils. You have people playing ancient harmonics as a portal on the screen opens. Now, I know everybody's tired of this. We've already moved on. This is all down the memory hole. But the reason I keep bringing the Gotthard Tunnel ritual up is because this was more than meets the eye, even though you're looking at what you're looking at. This was a declaration from the elite, the hidden hand, the Illuminati, the Satanist, whatever you want to call the people that control this mortal coil that we find ourselves on. This was a declaration by them to us that they are indeed going to open the pit and release the demons, the fallen angels, the Nephilim. They're going to release them into our physical world. They're going to tear the veil, and they show that in more than one way. For instance, all these people walking in unison under a veil, and then they tear off the veil, and who shows up? Satan, Lucifer, the goat-headed one, and then he impregnates somebody. Meanwhile, a bunch of Switzerland people play old harmonic devices because everything is frequency, everything is harmony. That's exactly what CERN does, and I believe that this tunnel is going to be where the D-wave sits, where the portal opens, where the veil will be torn. And the reason I'm bringing all of this up is because I found this completely and totally by happenstance. Let me show you the name of this website. Well, it's nothing more than Evil Limited. Exactly. Yes, the name of their website is Evil. And it's trademarked, it's copywritten. Electronic Virtual Intelligent Life, trademark. Our mission is to accelerate the evolution of fully autonomic intelligent. Autonomic is, it's not automatic. It's like your lungs. It's like your kidney. It's like your brain. It's things that don't even have to think about operating. So artificial intelligence is something that has to make choices. It has to make plans. It has to lay out a blueprint. It has to have a course of action. Autonomic just runs on its own. Second nature. Riding a bike. It's easy. You see what I'm saying? This has been around since 2005, even though no one's ever stumbled on it whatsoever at all before. They have evil radio, they have evil FM, they have evil AM, evil consulting, evil Asia, evil AU. And they are reveling in this. If you want to contact evil, hit this black button right there. This is unbelievable. It is beyond the pale. The reason the word evil strikes me right now is because it's live backwards, but let's listen to what it is that these guys are talking about here. Well, I guess it's nothing, and I don't want to get a copyright strike for it, but how unbelievable is this? Our pan-European website provides a showcase of business application and future developments for all forms of electronic virtual intelligence, ranging from basic AI ML robots to multi-agent systems. I mean, we are in it. This is happening. This is the new world order. All this technology rising around us right now, it is the new world order. There isn't going to be one specific event. There isn't going to be a World War III that kicks it off. It's happening now. They are wrapping this grid around us right now, which is the new world order. These people have erected cell phone towers. They've erected 5G towers all around us. They've automated the highways. They've automated the freeways. They've automated the gas stations. Every gas station has a television in it now. We are totally, entirely immersed in it and surrounded by it. And with the frequency, as they have figured out for time immemorial, with the frequencies, they have figured out that they can stop a human being, they can remotely control a human being, or they can make a human being see or forget whatever it is they want. And that's a scary thing. That's an absolutely scary thing. This last year was the first time we had seen something like this ever since Bohemian Grove was leaked out. And this is even more. This is like Eyes Wide Shut meets the Department of Public Works. This is insane. These people are all demonically possessed. And I mean, they're not hiding it. What do you think that is? These people have come out of the shadows while everyone is sitting around waiting for this big bang, the next false flag, including myself. But it just dawned on me. They have come out, and nobody cares. There's only us, the very smallest fraction, and they own the media. They have turned everyone against us. Everyone rolls their eyes. Everyone so arrogantly calls you a conspiracy theorist. I hear you, because I'm there too. It was absolutely no accident that I found all the patents that show how they can attack you with a television, that they can attack you with cell phone towers, tied in with chemtrails, tied in with CERN, tied in with HAARP, tied in together. This is all we've been talking about for several years now, and here it is. It's all around us. It's absolutely all around us. Why do you think these patents go back so far? Why do you think these patents were specifically focusing on how they could immobilize or influence a human being through any type of monitor, any type of appliance, any type of a computer that's sitting around? And do you think it just happens to be pure happenstance that every single solitary piece of technology has a black scrying mirror built into it? It's a small gateway. I'm talking into one right now. I have one in my pocket. Everyone does, for the most part. Why do you think telephones were made free, Obama phones? Because they care. This is the new world order. It's here now. They slowly, methodically got everything in place all around us while everyone was looking the other way. And oddly enough, everyone was distracted by the exact same technology that will be our demise. This video that I put up called Television Will Kill You got 300,000 views, which is great. But it should have got more, because this is serious. This all came to me, and now I discover that several other channels, even some internet legends, have picked up on this as well. So that gives me a little bit of
Well, that was really strange because the video just stopped playing. And you see this X right here? And then you see this X right here. And you remember the eclipse that I came out here to videotape and it created a large X? Well, I want to show you something. Before I started feeling really ill, this showed up on my hand. And this was a couple of weeks ago. And I was thinking of it as a cross, but it's an X. And it's a really strange thing because I pull up this video on a channel I never look at, Alt Censored, which has me up here. I just noticed right next to my name, there's an X, which is just strange. But my point in showing you this video over again is because of this. The extremely rare neurological condition makes faces appear distorted or like a demon. And I know everybody's been covering this, but I've just been thinking about it. But here's the thing. This is on Smithsonian Magazine. This is on CNN. This is on it's on Popular Mechanics. It's on every single solitary thing. And let me tell you something. With the amount of people they tell us are on this earth, 7 billion or whatever it is, 75 people suddenly having this strange disease, that's total, absolute bullshit. Total bullshit. When they did those Gotthard Tunnel rituals right in our faces, and then we see them doing it again at the World Economic Forum, when we see all this stuff happening, this is what they're doing. They're literally opening portals and spreading evil all over the world. This is literally really happening. And maybe it's not happening fast enough for our timetable or whatever. There's another X. I forgot about this. I had one show up on my hand. How crazy is it? That's freaking me out. I tried to play it off and say that it was a cross, but it's an X. It showed up on me, and suddenly I didn't feel good to the point where I got off grid for 6 days. 6 entire days. But this showing up, 75 people out of 7 billion people isn't even a percentage in any way whatsoever at all. But now suddenly, after the eclipse, after CERN fired up and then denied that they fired it up, this is occurring. And then apparently people were seeing things in the sky during the eclipse. I didn't see it, but I saw some really crazy stuff in the sky. You know what I mean? If you recall. Now, I didn't see this, but apparently a lot of people did. You see that? That's crazy because it looks like a fish going by. It isn't a UFO because UFOs aren't real because we live under a firmament. And that's all these guys have been trying to do is break the firmament. But I mean, that's pretty crazy. If you look at it, I got this slowed down for you, but that's crazy. I hear that KJ's The Scariest Movie Ever's YouTube channel just got taken out. Took a while, but they catch up with everybody. That right there is swimming. That thing is swimming, and lots of people saw these things going by. All I noticed was there was no moon, which is kind of a problem when you have you have a lunar eclipse and there's no moon, but whatever. Notice the X right there in the sky. We're in crazy times right now, so we're seeing signs and wonders, whether people understand that or not. And they got to realize they need to batten down the hatches and get ready because we're at the point right now where they're literally pointing this out as a disorder. So nothing to see here, folks. If you see people that happen to look like demons, you just have a disorder now, and some sort of a medication or a shot or something to that effect will fix it all, and you'll be all set. But I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, but you need to understand. They're doing this. They've been doing this. They've been doing everything in their power. And ever since the eclipse, this all popped up. So where are we at? I'm not exactly sure. I'll try to get a new video out tomorrow, but I wanted to get this out tonight. At any rate, I got to hit the sack. I'm out.